Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Give me a minute here while we ping the Discord, and then we'll have a little bit of hello people, see how everyone's week's been. And I continue some smaller detailing jobs that are lying around in Noveria tonight. Hope everyone's well. Who do we have? Tim, Eric, Danilo, OC, Ben Yates, Lara, Andy, Jane. Welcome to the stream, guys. Eggsy as well, and Lauren. Shota, how is everyone? How has everyone's week been? Hope you've all been well. And Bradley as well. Bradley the legend. Staying up till like 3 AM for these streams. What a beast. Welcome, Bradley. DJ, Rahil, Caitlin. Weekend's been frustrating. That's not good. That's not good. Been a while since I've been able to catch a stream. Well, welcome back, Caitlin. Hope everything's been well. Hope everything's been well. And welcome, Bear, too. Kinda okay. Oh, God. There's not been too many good weekends in the live chat. Hope everyone's well, though. Hope everyone's well. Few Candy, Greg. It's 5 AM, is it, Brad? Oh, what a beast, mate. What a beast. Are the streams really worth waiting around for? It's a long time to wait for a stream, buddy. Finally got broadband in my new place, been catching up on all the CS I've missed. So welcome, Ben. And Lance and Rudy. Yeah, so a few little bits and pieces to do tonight. I want to carry on expanding our European vibes that we introduced into the Eggsy River Gardens last time. Continue playing around with some European patterns tonight. But I want to start back over where we left off last episode because we didn't finish this park and we need to do this. So this is what we'll start with. But welcome. We've got 34 people straight off the bat. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope everyone's had a wonderful week as always. And ready to kick back in Noveria and do some little smaller micro detailing jobs. Welcome, everyone. Hey, Faye. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Archelf as well. Welcome, guys. Welcome. So what's the distance we're at here? 182 when we're coming down. Let's replicate this on this side as well. Let's come to road length also. There we go. Very nice. And then can we come... Oh, we can't come out of the middle of that. That's fine though. It's not essential. We don't have to have a perfectly symmetrical park, I guess. There we go. Start linking these through. And then we'll start drawing out some initial supporting spines where we can start to orientate some of the part life assets again. So let's start bringing in maybe a touch of repeated plaza action on this side as well. Never been able to catch a live. I'm so excited. Welcome, Sassy. Welcome to the first live stream. I hope it's worth the wait. I hope it's worth that wait. Are we going to be able to sync power through here? Yeah, that should be good. That should be okay now. Okay, and then let's come on to some park action without decorations. And we can maybe box in our plazas here. And then this seems like a nice place to perhaps position a little bit of cafes. We can actually select the asset we want. There we go. A little information booth next door perhaps. Restroom on the corner. Let's not stick exclusively to just city park stuff though. Let's maybe bring in a couple of little zoo cafes perhaps off a little separate path network here as well. Oh. What's up, Egg? Love the Sunday streams. Hey, I can't pronounce your name, dude. Kutch. I'm just going to call you Kutch. Glad you enjoy the streams, mate. Any idea the footy went yesterday? I have no idea, mate. Don't know what you're talking about. No idea what you're talking about, buddy. There wasn't any football yesterday, was there? These can't go in canals, so that's fine. Let's maybe grab a little bit of regular vanilla dirt path here. Let's bring this out a little kind of meandering curve and we can not do that. Don't want it to connect in. Create a little bit of a mini garden within the park itself maybe. Grab gazebo. And let's grab a zoo asset as well. Souvenir shop's always a nice time, I think, isn't it? Let's place this over here. Okay. And oh dear. That is not healthy, is it? Not healthy at all. Maybe we actually don't need that connection in then. Let's bring it onto this side so it remains connected. It's always difficult working with terrain next to canals. They can be a little bit finicky. Hey Arde, Karina, welcome to the stream, guys. Well, Bradley Stanton with a $10 super chat, weekly ski resort maintenance fee. Thank you so much, Bradley. I really appreciate that support, buddy. And I'm glad you enjoyed having that little ski resort named after your good self. Appreciate the Patreon support as well, mate. Really do. So we'll bring this just to run parallel with the chessboard, and then let's bring in some little bits of overgrowth around here too. Just kind of grow this design out. Maybe a touch of nature reserve fence as well within the vanilla dirt path regions. Is this a possibility? Yes, it is. Now, why don't we complement this with a single U? And of course, every time a U appears, it has to be accompanied with a bench and a memorial sign. Possibly a light as well. How do we feel about that? Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? I don't think that's too bad. Hey, Knight Rider, welcome to the stream. Thank you, I'm in the Discord, but I'm usually watching football right now. However, my team doesn't usually play until a bit later. Oh, that's good. At least you can make the streams, right? You want some water. Let's make sure that you are connected up. Bring a pipe out this way. And then I don't think we'll place anything this side because it's quite close to the rail, so we'll probably just bring in a little bit of that natural Noverian forest again. Or 5B1C forests. I don't need them anymore. How sad. I can delete those brushes now. Won't be back in that map ever again. But you guys enjoyed the Final 5 Builders episode this week. They were quite well received, actually. I think probably the most well received of any of my builds. So thank you for all the support for those that have been watching 5B. Do appreciate it. Climbing frame? Yeah, climbing frame would be a good shout. Let's probably pop this in here. We've also got the trampoline park too. We just spin you around on an angle. You should remain connected there, right? Yeah, everyone's happy. And I think we'll bring in maybe a little bit of farm fence too, just to continually eat into the node count of Noveria. There we go. Bring that up. Perhaps some sugar maple spice to complement that as well, maybe. Yeah, I think I can get on board with that. There we go. Very cute. No new 5B1C series. I think Zardas is planning a season 3. I don't think I've been officially invited yet, so I'm not going to say that I am until that invite comes through, but it'll obviously be different trees and stuff anyway, so that forest brush will be useless regardless of whether or not I'm involved in season 3. But we'll wait and see. Let's continue to bring that farm fence design alongside this part of the fence as well. Snap to the angle. There we go. Okay. I think that fills out that space quite nicely, doesn't it? Is there anyone even visiting? Yeah, there we go. Where are you headed? Are you using the park or are you leaving? Going to a medium warehouse. And a partner at the snow dump. What a wise idea to start investing and buying stocks in snow. Economic genius. If there ever was one. Put in a good word for an exi map. Yeah, I can do. We usually kind of choose the map together, so I'll champion your name, of course, mate. As always. Okay, so European area. I want to continue to expand out the high density residential, and I think we're going to use the arterial as a boundary to say, right, okay, from this side we'll switch to low density European suburbia, so we have something to look out onto from the high density stuff. I think it'd be quite nice design. So why don't we rework this bridge first of all, and we'll probably continue the elevation and just remove this little bit of terraforming. Let's bring this across and then just cut all this back. There's also lots of, tell you what I do want to try and do would, find a way to use this European elevated bridge tonight. Let's just leave it there as a reminder and see if we can try and integrate it, because I haven't really found a nice way to use it yet. It's a bit of a weird one. It doesn't really cross over roads that well, does it? In fact, does it cross over smaller roads better? I don't think it'll even deal with arterials, will it? Let's bring it up on that elevation step again. Is it a height problem? Yes, it is a height problem, okay. Yeah, it's a difficult one, that one. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Okay. River Deported series. Yeah, a lot of people are enjoying that map from Exy, aren't they? The River Deported one. I've not played it myself yet, but there are tremendous amounts of positive feedback on it. Okay. Are we happy with this? No, we are not happy with that at all. Let's continue this road for a little bit longer, just so we get that more gradual decline. There we go. I think that's more what I'm after. Okay. Not too bad. Very nice. So let's dive in and grab. Just using regular roads around here, aren't we? Can we come straight under? Yes, we can. Yes, please. I'll make sure that we extend the Exy River Gardens as well, because this is what's holding our European theme. So we'll bring this up to the arterial now as well. I want to rework this little cross diamond junction as well today. I want to make it a little bit wider. It's a bit too shallow at the minute. So we'll do that also. And then this can just be where the district kind of ends for right now. See if we can bring in a couple of highway connections in for this area too tonight. Got a little bit of death care problems. You okay? Yeah, the hearse is there grabbing everyone. We're good. Hey Mackie, welcome to the stream. And Vlad as well. Not too bad, mate. How are you? Egg, Biffa, City Panner, and Arcus will be Dream for Season 3. I don't think Biffa will come back as a regular builder again. I think he's kind of permanent guest builder now. I don't think he has the time to commit to the 3 episodes a week. But he'll probably be back as a guest builder, I think. I'm not sure. Zardas will probably confirm everything once he's kind of arranged it all. Okay. Let's come into some new roads now. We want to make sure we're on that road length too. So I think I'd like a little bit of open parkland here. Why don't we start generating a little city park? Let's go for there. And then let's see how deep we want this to be. So if we were to bring a road out by 8 tiles. And let's just bring this in for right now, just so we can see how assets will sit. And then if we want to paint this park area out, I think this would be quite a nice border between the main road and the residential area. So go for a side gate here. Start linking folks together. And we've got the residential demand now to satisfy a little bit more of this. Let's bring in another block. Of course, not too many at once. Want to avoid those death waves. Egg $2.20 Sanctum City Planner Imperator would be mine. I was watching Sanctum stream last night, actually. I haven't really watched a lot of his videos. He's quite modded, isn't he? I think, Sanctum Gamer. I think he is, anyway. I was watching him stream the other day. And then let's bring this up to there for right now. Okay, and we'll go for this one over here, and then straight in. Can we bring that terraformed little lip down any further? Slightly annoying. I can live with it though. I can live with it. Okay. Let's remove the traffic lights off this junction too. Actually, we want to... Yeah, let's work on this first because this is going to take up a lot of space. Let's move the elementary school away. I might have to relocate the tram depot as well. We'll find out. Let's take out the power lines and then remove these roads here, and then we'll see if we can come up with a new measurement for this. So we want road guideline and one-way roads. So that would be 10. It was 15, right? If we do 20, is that any better? Is that exactly the same? We take that one out. Yeah, it's slightly wider, isn't it? Yeah, 1380. Let's do it from this angle instead then. It's a very, very minor change, but it'll help in the long run, I think. And now let's bring that park area back in as well. Got 105 people here. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Let's come off the road length. There we go. Oh, the Titan Atlas. Oh, Rich with a £10 super chat. Did you hear the breaking news today? Scientists have successfully developed a series of cars fueled by parsley. So now they're going to develop trains that run on time. Yes, Rich. Oh, that's actually funny. That's actually funny. Thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. I really appreciate that. That run on time. Oh, Rich is such a dad, isn't he? Okay, so let's get rid of all the traffic lights out of this. Leave, and leave. Appreciate the super chat, Richie. Thank you, mate. Very generous. Hey, DM. Welcome to stream, buddy. Okay. So I think by changing the depth of the residential blocks here from 4 by 4, which is back to back, so 8 deep to 6, should hopefully help us to introduce some kind of different looking assets and change the vibe as well. So we'll see how that kind of technique comes off. Love the ore building 5B1C. Yeah, that was definitely one of the more popular ones, I think, wasn't it? The ore quarry. Do enjoy building the ore mines in cities. Always a fun time. So let's take these away now. I'll work on a little bit of junction decoration if we dare. Okay, for European suburb, use the American truss bridge, but keep it on the ground. It has a white texture around the roads that give very powerful suburban vibes. Yeah, a lot of the content creator ones do, don't they? I think the European 4-lane does it as well. Kind of changes the texture to white. You do actually get a different texture on them, but you don't see it in the snow, which is a shame. Yeah, it just kind of blends into the snow. I think I'll stick with the tree road. How do you keep traffic so low? What is it at the minute? 87. Are you sick? Why? Why are you sick? We'll deal with that in a minute. I don't know. I think my public transport is fairly extensive. I think that really helps with the traffic in my cities anyway. It's a little bit of a backup generating here, but kind of clears out eventually. There's nothing serious developing. This roundabout's always busy. Yeah, but there's no major traffic jams, I don't think. Yeah, but I think it's a ton of public transport that keeps my traffic so low. Because I'm not massively familiar with like road planning and road hierarchy and stuff. I just kind of build it to make it look nice, and it just kind of works. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay. I know the symmetry would look bad, but the lane mathematics would be better if the inner part of the intersection would be made into 2-lane road. It would. We can see what it looks like. I don't think I'm totally adverse to it. We'll check it out. So make that 2-lane and then make this one a tram. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, I think. Good transport is key, both public vehicles and bike routes. So that's a good point, actually. We need to bring the cycle network over here. Where's the nearest location? It's here, isn't it, as it crosses the river and comes out of Minot Square. Yeah, probably start it from here. Can we squeeze through that very tiny gap between... No, it's too narrow. It doesn't come over here, does it? Nope. Okay, we'll worry about that later. How we're going to bring the cycle network over. Let's focus on one thing at a time. Congrats on your with 5B1C. Beautiful work. What's the biggest takeaway from working with the other builders? How differently people play the game. I remember watching Lee's episodes and he was looking at this menu here. This one, the kind of the exports and stuff. I had never looked at this before, which was really helpful. So watching Lee play was really good. And then there was another one he looked at as well. Yeah, kind of looking at all like the jobs and stuff and the unemployment rates. I'd never ever factored it in. Because I'm very much an aesthetic player, right? I make my cities look as good as I can, and if the traffic is good off the back of that, then it's a bonus. But it's definitely not the primary reason I play. Yeah, what do we think of the 2 lanes in the middle? I don't mind it. I think it's all right. Gives us that extra tile depth either side as well to detail, which is of course always appreciated. So let's start bringing in, I think we'll go with park pathway because I want the benches. Actually, we'll start with vanilla and then we'll upgrade into park path. Let's bring that down and then snap to angle all the time as well. Actually, no, let's not snap to our angle. Let's bring out some different shapes and sizes here, right? Let's set up some path networks to flow around here. All right, and then we'll have maybe introduce some curves. Maybe a little bit of freeform here as well. Oh, Jay Rayner with a 25 ZAR super chat. Just want to share the love the content, mate. Thank you so much, Jay Rayner. That's really generous. And thank you for the kind words. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support, buddy. Okay, so very erratic, quite random path segments here to try and decorate our interchange here, okay? It's not really interchange, is it? Intersection is the take-home point. Maybe go for one that's a little more square and rigid. Okay. Not bad. Plazas. Plazas will work nicely in the corners, actually, wouldn't they? That's a good shout. How about some Zoo Plaza? Go for a quadruple of Zoo Plazas within the center. There's a lot of love for unique buildings in the chat. Yeah, we've used the Modern Art Museum, JJ. It's in the stadium. Possible uniques around here. I think we'll probably surround the intersection with uniques rather than place them in the middle. I think I want to leave it quite open and parky. Got to work, but we'll follow again when home. Have a great one, guys. No worries, Jay Rayner. Enjoy your work, mate. Enjoy your shift, whatever you do. How about each of the plaza from the parks menu? Well, we only have 3 because there's no nature reserve plaza, is there? I guess we could use a paradox plaza or something in place of it. Let's try it out. So we'll go for City Park Plaza on this side. And then, is there an amusement park one? There is, right? Oh, yeah, it has the nasty, rancid. Oh, it's bigger as well. Of course. Of course, the amusement park one has to be the difficult one. And we could just alternate them. We could just alternate them, maybe. The Paradox Plaza is 5 deep as well. Like the idea of 3 matching plazas and a unique in there. Yeah, okay, so let's run with Zoo Plaza then, because that's going to be one of our more favourite ones, right? Take away this network here. And then a unique. Gherkin won't fit. Yeah, we could bring in a unique plaza though. You're right. The only one we really have left is Plaza of the Dead. Let's get the tram stop in here as well, just so we can see what that little aesthetic looks like. We'll throw the stops either side of the junction, so they're helping to decorate up the side of the roads as well. I wonder if we can throw the angle of the Plaza of the Dead. If we were to move it here, can we bring in a road just to help support it? No. No, it's too narrow. Need mods. Need mods. How big is the ice sculpture park? Yeah, of course. There's the ice park as well, isn't there? Don't sleep on the helicopter park. That's a unique, isn't it? The helicopter one. Where is it? Probably gone past it, haven't I? It's not this high of a level. Yeah, I have. Have we already used it? No. Oh, there's these ones as well. These little friendly neighborhood parks and the Fountain of Life and Death. That could work in here. Well, it won't because it's too big, but I think it's in the landmarks tab. Now the traffic park is in there. Some of these stranger looking snow ones as well. Where is that bloody helicopter park? Why can't I find it? I definitely haven't used it already. Am I going past it? There it is, there it is. Okay. Yes, use find it, yes, of course. I realise. I kind of forget that I have mods. I did it so many times in 5B. Yeah, just forgetting that I actually have mods and do it vanilla. Just old habits die hard. Just bring in a little earthquake sensor so everyone sinks through. Do my eyes deceive me or do I see a magnifying glass find it? Yeah. Yes, you do, Lance. You do indeed. Okay, so let's maybe bring in some 2 deep. Oh, now you're in the way. This will be fine. This will sink it through. Some 2 deep residentials to sit around this kind of main junction, right? And let's see what's surrounding this with European assets looks like. How would the ice park look across the helicopter one? the sculpture. I don't know if I'm enjoying the helicopter park here. Just don't think it's me. There's literally too many plazas to choose from now. Like, we just discovered one. There's the official park as well, which hasn't been used yet. That's a nice one. The orientation, like, it seems off. Those hedges are really begging for a different use. Yeah. Yeah, it does. I think symmetry is definitely going to be our friend with a junction like this. Official park isn't a bad shout. Time to unfind it, yeah. Unfind that hideous helicopter park. Let's bring some water up here as well. Bring them down. Evening badge, welcome to the stream. Official park in the middle on a square roundabout. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, that actually would be nice, Eggsy. You're right. Oh dear, you're not in my European theme. Let's bring them up here. There we go. Yeah, is it going to centralize against the road though? That's what we need to figure out, because if it doesn't centralize, then no, we can't do that, because that'll really shatter the look. So if we were to bring out a road here, can we get it to sit perfectly in the middle of the junction? Yes. Yes, we can. Yeah. I think Eggsy's nailed it. I think we're going to do a square about with the official park in the middle here. That was a difficult one, wasn't it? It took a long time to get that one to sit how we wanted it to. Okay, so the one-way system's going to have to come into play here as well. Let's bring this one up. So this will be two-way. So let's go for 10 and then see if this will fit here. It looks like we want to be up by a couple more tiles. Let's remeasure that. Let's go for 840. Let's bring it in for right now. And then that should be okay. Yeah, let's just do it all as tram road right now, and then we can upgrade into everything else that we need. Is that the same distance? I gotta hope it is. 840, 840, and 840, and 840. Yes, please, everyone. Yes, please, indeed. Okay, so these will become treed roads. And you as well. And then let's reposition our tram stops if we can. We'll make this a one-way loop with tram road as it comes back around, turning to the right-hand side. That's correct, right? Yes, it is. Let's have a stop there, and then have that one there as well. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. And then I can bring in my original design through the pathways now. Because I don't think we'll have the room now to complement with plazas, and I think even if we do, it's going to be essentially too much plaza spice. Let's just test it out. Realize we're spending a long time detailing this one intersection in the city. Should get a little bit of nighttime spice as well, treat ourselves. Yeah, that's a little bit of yes please, isn't it? I definitely don't want the plazas there though. They take away from it too much now. How's the traffic flow in here? Trouble is those trams blocking the T-junctions on the non-tram roads, I think. Yeah, they are doing. They are blocking them. I think this is only a problem at the minute because this is really the main way in and out of the European area. Why don't we start providing some other external road connections? Let's shatter that one and maybe bring one down this side. We'll slope that out because that's a little bit gnarly. Let's come into slope terrain. There we go. Let's make it a little bit gentler on the eye. There we go. No lights here either. Make the central bit tram only. Let the traffic use the outside loop. Bring the tram around the roundabout with tram only road, like that one stop in Palaven. Hey Joy as well. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, tram only in the middle would fix that. And then we then force everyone through the one-way road system around the outside. We'll have to keep one bit as road though, because it's going to need garbage collection. It's not a problem at the minute. It is stopping, but yeah, the trams are blocking. Or maybe it's just a case of moving the stops. Let's move it here and then move it this side. That might fix it. Because the arse end of the tram is sticking out over the junction. Just leave it on 3-speed for a minute. Hey Egg, first time catching a stream, love the content. Hello Neighborino Gaming, welcome to the stream buddy. Thank you for checking it out. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos, mate. Or tram and car on the diagonal of the diamond, leaving the car centre free for cars. Seems to be alright. It's not clogging at all. Guessing because this is now just taking a little bit of the pressure off of it, right? Having another connection on the arterial. I think we're alright. I think we'll be okay. Alright, let's detail it up. I'm happy with that. The square about idea definitely paid off there, I think, didn't it? So now let's start bringing in these little pathways again from a couple of different angles. Can we get another one here? I want to make sure we can actually upgrade these to park. We do have the room, right? Everyone's happy. Yeah, that's fine. Very nice. I want to try to keep these shapes as random as possible. Yeah, you're right, Dave. There is a traffic light stopping the float from redrawing those roads in. Oh. Get off the path tool. And down there as well. Yeah, just let everyone flow in a little directional loop. So now wondering, because we've gone extremely symmetrical with the square about, we probably want the paths to follow a similar design as well. We probably do. Hey Liam, Helder, and Ernesto, welcome to the stream, guys. How are you all? Hope everyone's well. We snap into angle here? Yeah, we are. So if we were to come in with this and then upgrade into pack. And then I think what I want to do is run a very tightly packed green tree pattern in. Tighter than that. Let's maybe go down to 5 meters. To run totally parallel with the pathways. We'll try it out. And then see what we think. Let's bring it down from a little further over. Okay. Don't like the green trees. Don't like. Oh, do I? I'm not sure. Not sure on the green trees. What if you curve those side paths? That's what we're trying to figure out at the minute, is do we want to stick symmetrical with the path network or let it kind of go a little bit more freeform? I think either will work. You either complement the symmetry in the center or you clash very much against it and going freeform, which can also work nicely as well. Follow a sim down the path. It's a good shout. Where are you going? You're going to the Mega Shopping Centre. Terry Morgan. Yeah, I think it's okay, isn't it? It's not too bad walking down. Yeah. See? Beautiful. Lauren knew. Lauren was convinced with the... Okay, we want something to fill these little triangles there. I guess we could just do fencing. As always. Maybe some fencing and some larger trees. Okay, I think I'm sold. I think I'm sold. So yeah, we want to line up with this middle pathway here, and then we're just spreading out down this side. Very easy pattern to follow. Let's bring it to that. And then out either side as well. Mehmet Alibariskin with a try 50 super sticker, and it's the lemon with love heart eyes. Welcome, Mehmet. How are you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for the super chat, mate. Really appreciate it as always. You are here all the time. Never misses a stream. What a beast. Thanks for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Alright, let's bring this one off as well. Try that again. How about no? Do you want to rethink your life choices? Let's try that one again. Are they just too close to the edge of the road? I think it is, isn't it? I think that's what's causing it. Yeah, it is. There we go. That's fine. Let's just redraw them then. Very nice. One more down here. Yeah, and then just snap that one out. There we go. Okay, I did not hit turn off default on the tree brush, did I? Was it 5 meters we went for? I think it was, wasn't it? Let's remeasure. We should be able to just check. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, and then bring these parallel with another pathways here. We'll just get the base shape in, and then any breaks within the pattern we can manually place ourselves. So the prop line tool is a little bit fussy with its spacing when it wants to be. There we go. Bring this up and down. Got 160 people here. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you for showing up. Hope you're enjoying yourself. And have a wonderful week. One more pattern here. This better not look crap. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. You are welcome with such good builds. Oh, Mehmet. You know just what to say. Mehmet is buttering me up. Mehmet is having eggs on toast. Absolutely he is. Okay, now let's come into some single ones. Some course combines that are underused. You know what? I used course combines a few times in Palaven. And every single time, the same guy commented, like, stop using course combines. Like, every episode he was there. Like, please take them away. Please take them away. Okay. Yes, please, for symmetry, everyone. It's nice, isn't it? That is nice. Yeah, I'm liking this. Especially with the European buildings all facing in centrally now as well. That's a secret blend of 11 herbs and spices, I think, isn't it? I think that qualifies under that remit. Course combines in the area then. There's a lot of love for Corsican in the chat tonight, so we'll maybe try some out. I want to get some fencing in, of course. Why don't we do it as like each of the 4 quadrants can have maybe a different tree? Treat it as some kind of public work of art. What do we think about that? It needs fencing, I would say. Could not agree more, Tiago. Could not agree more. That's some real modular European spice right there, isn't it? Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad. Okay. We've spent 48 minutes doing this one intersection. Crap. Same trees on opposite sides. Yeah. Search for the cherry tree, I want to find it. There's nothing there, mate. There's apple trees. Yeah, they're just dead again. Just more dead white snow. Yeah, okay. I think the Palavan pines are probably too much. They're too tall. So why don't we go for I think was it Jay said opposite trees on the same side. Yeah, I think I'm on board with that. Let's go for repeated Corsican patterns here. And then conifers in this one. And then some rocks as well, of course. But this is like why I play this game. Just a ton of path and tree detailing. Symmetrical junctions, unique buildings. Absolute yes please, everyone. It really is. Okay. We'll definitely do some part life spice here as well, of course. Our favourite technique of just glitching the park light inside of the tree trunk so they illuminate themselves at night. Okay. I use Precise with your interior design as well, Egg. No, I've got a lot of fairy lights in my interior design, so you can't really be symmetrical with them because they're a little bit flaccid and they don't really kind of hold in the same shape, so symmetry is quite hard to achieve. But my TV is centered above my fireplace. It is. It is centered above the fireplace perfectly. A bit of symmetrical spice at home. Yes, this is it. This is exactly what I had envisioned. Let's enjoy a little bit of nighttime plaza action while I have a sip of water here. I like the maple and green trees so much, I have to stop myself from placing them sometimes and decorating empty areas. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the green tree as well. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm happy with it. Yeah. It's alright. Okay. Let's carry on bringing in some... Let's see here now. So I want... I would ideally like to start bringing in some road against road action, if it's all possible. Let's come onto road guideline and find... Let's go for, what's that, 25 tiles away? About there. Alright, and then let's start bringing in... Hey Nicole. I didn't even see Nicole come in. Welcome. And then again, I want to snap to the road guideline here. Ideally, like start bringing in some curves now too. Let's see if we can get some initial supporting structure roads in here. Can we back that on? Hopefully we can. Yeah, that's the connection we want. Let's take him back. There we go. Is that symmetrical? It doesn't really matter about symmetry now, it's fine. Oh, hey Casino, welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you, mate? Yeah, so some European uniques. Government offices would work nicely here, I think. Maybe on the approach into the junction. Possibly. Hey Mags, welcome to stream as well, mate. Mags had a massive scran at IKEA this weekend. Do you guys want to see? It kind of blew me away. Let me pull up our Discord and go and find Mags's food. Look at this absolute scran fest that Mags had. Meatballs, mash and peas with what looks like cranberry sauce, garlic bread, 2 desserts, a bottle of drink, and a hot chocolate. Never been more proud. absolute scran that Mags polished off at IKEA. So welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're okay. Okay. So government offices, there's some other kind of similar buildings, right? Amsterdam Palace. Oh, I tell you what. The Amsterdam Palace would probably be... Let's try something. Let's break this. Come out by 20 tiles. And I'm wondering if we can get the Amsterdam Palace. Oh, yes, we can. Does that sit nicely at the head of the road as we start developing some higher density European vibes over this side? You can almost get it sandwiched between the two European assets too. I think that's a really nice rundown, isn't it? As we come down the arterial into the European area, Palace at the head of the arterial. Hmm? Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. How do you get so lucky on that placement? I don't know. It's been lucky since Since I started playing, it just happens. Right, box in for right now then, and then we'll work down here first of all. Let's get this sorted. These haven't grown greatly back to back. Are you a 3 deep? Yes, you are. Okay, that's fine then. This is a nice opportunity to bring a pathway between the buildings, of course, continuing to increase that walkability. Alright. Is this a loud building? Yeah, it is. I thought there was other... Maybe we've used them all. I think we have, haven't we? There's the stadium. The ice fishing pond. Is this like an inflatable castle? Oh no, it's an actual castle, isn't it? Fence the road off either side down to the palace with a park fence for a nice effect. Yeah. And can the government offices not go directly on the diamond? I don't think there's a reason why it can't. Yeah, it would work nicely over here, actually. Does it not sit centrally there? What's the zoning like either side? Yeah, that is it centralized, but it doesn't. Oh god, don't you just want to move it? Just to bring it in line. So annoying. Okay, we'll leave it there for right now and just kind of see what happens with it. I definitely want to start working on this little entrance into the European area now. So yeah, like I just suggested, I think we'll start running with some park fence to run down. I think we're just going to go with fence as well. We're not going to go with any pathways either side. We'll all close our eyes while you move it, yeah. I initially heard Amsterdam Palace as Saddam's Palace because I thought, briefly not looking, two very different things. Yeah, it would be. Maybe in City State, but probably not in City Skylines. Okay, and I think I'm happy now for some more European high-density res to start developing over this side. I really want to start chipping away at Noveria's population. Start bringing some 4 deeps here. And then maybe some further road networks around here. Create a little diamond there as well. No, thank you. Let's redo that. Actually, there's something I'm a really big fan of with European buildings. Yeah, the shattered zoning on the road is affecting me here. Let's come off of the one that we know is straight. This one here. Let's bring that up with road length and angle. And then we'll allow... Yeah, that's what we want. And then we're going to use kind of a very heavily repeated boundary of small parks, which how deep are these? What's that, about 200 to the edge of the asset? Or 360 by the looks of it. Let's do another 360. Up to there. And then let's bring it back to back like that. Actually, no, one more tile. One more tile because we want the pathway to connect through. So 360. Let's draw that in, and then 400 is what we want on the reverse side. And then let's just grab these together with some path networks. clean it off with a road, and then we'll use this boundary here now as a point to say no more high density paths. That point we'll then move into European suburbia as we head away, and we can hopefully have this pattern here. So I realise it's a lot of repeated park action, but just bear with me a second. I'll go one more deeper node than that. Something like that. There we go. Bring these in, and then let's allow this high density to go up around the park, and then see what we feel like. Okay. Good night all. Good night, Rudy. Liked the residential better. Yeah, I think I did as well. I think I'm trying to force... We'll probably partner this government office with the Amsterdam Palace, maybe a little bit further down the road. Followed you for ages, but never caught your live stream due to child commitments. I think your cities are amazing. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate the support, mate. Thank you for stopping by for the streams. Regardless of child arrangements. I appreciate it. Oh, you're not in my bloody European area. Waiting for this to grow and it's not even part of it. Okay, let's bring all that up. Yeah, I think I was definitely a fan of the residential here as well. I think if you're going to throw unique onto the side of the road, it's, are you a one deep? Yes, you are. Go away. Then there has to be uniques all around it. Like we did with the museums in Palawan. Can you all go away? Non-European assets. Okay. Let's bring down some road as well. Cool. Possible repeated conifer patterns available to us with a distance of 20 meters between as we head down the main arterial. Doesn't block the drive-by too much. Continually contributing to the skyline here now as well. The government building will now fit opposite the four parks. It would. But we'll use it with the palace. Create a little bit of a government office area, if you like. Using a couple of uniques and probably some repeated European patterns too. Finally eating into that residential demand. Finally. We need to start maybe bringing in a little bit of commercial somewhere. What would we like if we start mixing low density regular commercial in with high density European? Because I'm aware that the European theme doesn't affect the low densities. City Hall unique in that area. We've already used it, mate. The City Hall's in Minot Square. City Hall sits here. Same with the courthouse as well, Greg. We've used it. Use the old town market unique. We still have one, I think, don't we? Those are the ones with the Christmas trees. Maybe squeeze in a Christmas tree here. Somewhere. What's this one here as well? Santa Claus's workshop. What does this look like? Quite immediate, strong Norwegian vibes with that, isn't it? Possibly Dutch as well. This will probably work nicely around here. Plenty of possibilities, everyone. I think I want to repeat the road pattern this side of the arterial. So that's what we'll do. Let's bring this off. And this one as well. And then what's the depth that we're coming out here? 240. So it's only going to make our City Park about 5 tiles more shallow. At which point we might not even need a gate anymore. Yeah, is there even a point? Yeah, there's probably not. We might as well just make this. It doesn't matter. It's not here to make money anyway. It's not like it's a part life cheese. Let's bring that across there. And then no traffic lights here. Just give way to the main road. Yes, please. Okay. Looks more low residential to me, the Santa thingy. Yeah, it does have some residential vibes about it. It certainly does. Let's bring our fencing back into play. Come off that road length. There we go. And then we can also bring that city park pattern back into the grid along the main road as well now. And then off everything and hook it into the corner of the building. And then the conifer pattern has come back into play, which we should be able to just repeat as such. Okay. Nighttime view? No, yes. That's satisfying, isn't it? Yes, please, everyone. Welcome to the Sunday stream. 176 of you. Hope you're having a nice time. Had a wonderful week. Lance has made a meme for me, has he? Let me have a look. The Bob Ross one. Yeah. No. There we go. Let's drag it over. There you go. Lance is always memeing. We've got all the time in the world for mod lands. Okay. This area's developing though, isn't it? It's certainly on its way. Okay. So why don't we start introducing perhaps some high density European residential over here. We'll use a park to bring up the land values. Maybe a large playground will work nicely here as well. Okay. Did you know there was a real ski mod? I did not know. I know nothing about mods. I don't follow mods. Never check the workshop. That's commercial? Yes, I meant commercial. My mistake. I'm not sure what we're going to be like on this hill here. We'll have to wait and see. Let's bring it under the road there too. Maybe a school? Yeah, we probably want to... We're still running quite low in elementary. Let's bring this over here. And yeah, these guys definitely want a high school too, even though they already have one. I want to see what the new district will look like. With European suburbia. And high density European. But I want to try to do some cute designs with them. Like, rather than just constantly gridding, because kind of playing with European assets in cities kind of forces us into a grid. So why don't we see what we can do with some little roundabouts. Let's do 4 deeps. Just give me a second. We'll see what we're doing here. Let's bring a new district. Good evening from my favourite city, Skylines content creator. Regards from London. Hey Nanito. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank you for the kind words. Hi Egg, how you doing, man? How you doing? Well, I'm not doing too bad, Kareem. How are you, buddy? Welcome to the stream, mate. So let's go for European suburbs and then low density residential. I need the zone adjuster priority mod. I need them. Run a path around the edge, it'll split the grids. What do you mean around the edge of the roundabout? And then why don't we... If we come up with a pattern for the European suburbia here. Gazebo in the middle. With... Use a touch of fencing to correct the zoning. Oh yeah, fencing will work, won't it? Yeah. Yes, fantastic, amazing. Yes, please. Yeah, cheers guys. Legendary, thank you so much. Okay, and then within the middle of each of these roundabouts, farm fence to circle. Actually, the park path looks weird. I think we'll just go for regular vanilla dirt. Okay. And then let's go for some little farm fence circles here with perhaps a touch of Noverian forest about the size. Not with the redwoods though. Wait, why are redwoods in Noveria forest? They shouldn't be. I don't remember doing that, but whatever. And then for our low density European suburbs, we can run with these roundabout designs. It's definitely not the most efficient way of bringing in population. We're taking up a lot of space here to bring in a fair minimal amount of houses. But I think it's something we can get away with, right? I think it's something we can all enjoy. Okay. Caught your builds on 5B1C and started subscribing. Observed to build is beautiful. Thank you so much, Dog of Kingdom Come. Glad you enjoyed it, mate. How do you adjust the forest brush size? If you open it and hold Alt, if you move left and right, it changes the strength. If you move up and down, sorry, left and right changes the size. And up and down changes the strength. Just hold Alt with the forest brush open. Modded tips and tricks, everyone. As always. As always. That looks adorable. It's cute, isn't it? You just have to repeat this pattern like 1,000 times now to get it to look good. Okay, yeah. I think everyone's on board with this, aren't we? Let's start bringing in a little bit of a mass pattern. We'll use this grid as kind of the point to stop and see how many we can bring in. So the distance between here is 360. Do we want to repeat that if we come out this side? That's 240. So 360 to 240 would be there. And we're doing 4 deeps with the roundabout, which again is at a cost of 240 each time. I'm happy with 2 deeps. That's the shallowest I'll go. I don't want 1 deeps in here. And again, just a little bit of fence spice to correct the zoning against the support road. That's not fence, that's trees. Okay, and then bring this down. Very nice. I think it's something a little different, isn't it? It's a little nicer way of using some of our assets. Apologies if you can hear Coco shaking about in the background. She has just woken up from a nap. Is shaking a little head around. So again, gazebo in the middle with... God, you want to move it just to copy him. Copy and paste this, don't you? Everyone close your eyes while you move it. Everyone close your eyes. Okay. That is not farm fence, that is forestry. Let's upgrade that. Sweet trick, I didn't know that. You know what, Eggsy, neither did I. Every time I was opening my forest brush, it kept changing size. And I was like, why is this happening? And I realised it was just because I was like doing really slight increments with the forest brush tool every time I opened it, hitting Alt and B. And then I figured it out. I was like, oh yeah, that's why that's happening. Oh, Nicole V with a $5 Canadian super sticker. And it's the Fox shouting bravo. Thank you so much, Nicole, for the support. And bravo to you as well for being such a wonderful friend. Right? Thank you. Appreciate the support, lovely. I really do. Hey, Win. Welcome to the stream, mate. I do think the Dracula castle will look nice on the European side. Oh, the monument, you think? Okay. So if we were to now repeat the measurements this side, which was what again? 360 by 240, wasn't it? And then it's 240 again with the roundabouts. Yeah, that leaves us. So what's the depth there? If anyone wants to repeat that, the depth of the square road that holds these is 1480, and that's like perfect back to back. That is a little bit of yes please, I think, isn't it? Fantastic. Okay. And let's bring the fence down this side as well. Wonderful. And then boom, boom, boom. It's quite an easy pattern to repeat. It's nothing too serial. And there's possibilities for pathways to run through this area as well. Maybe we can do some suburban designs for a modular build. If everyone's kind of bored of running the regular patterns that they always fall into. Maybe kind of a few different templates of suburban designs might be useful for you. You can do the ones with like the back alleys behind the house and kind of this little roundabout design that we stumbled upon today as well. A few different possibilities. Okay, and again, grab our farm fencing. You've got a good eye for sizes. I wasn't sure that was going to fit. That's what she said. Sorry, you made that one too easy. That was too easy. But thank you, Knight Rider. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. As always. Thank you. Okay. And again, little splashes on Noveria forest. Okay, I think I actually like the fact that this is actually a nice design for a gated community. If you wanted to box in the whole neighborhood around the supporting exterior roads now with a different kind of fence. Yeah. I like to clarify English isn't my main language. I didn't see that coming. It's okay. It's okay. Last one is offset. Have I made it off center? Oh, don't tell me I have. It looks like it is, isn't it? 360. Oh, what a shit I have as well, haven't I? How annoying. How incredibly annoying. Thank you who spotted that, Alex. Thank you very much, mate. I did not even realise that. Let me recheck. 360 is what we want. Did I go for 320? Yeah, I definitely did. How annoying. Josh T90 with a $20 super chat. You are amazing. Or super sticker. And it's the pair doing a little jig with you are amazing caption. Thank you so much, Josh. Really appreciate the support, buddy. And as are you. You are amazing. My amazing little American friend. Appreciate the support, buddy. I really do. Okay. Back into our gazebes. Wonderful. Let's come off the row length. Okay. And touch a farm fence as well. Over here. And then a little bit in the Noveria forest. And there we have it. So it takes up a mass amount of room. It's really big. Isn't there a way to see how much population lives within a district? 105 in this one little blob. It's not that much, is it? It's not that much. Hey Miner, welcome to the stream, buddy. Oh, and a mighty win with $15 US super chat. New job means super chats now an option again. I'll be back on Patreon soon, egg. Here are some sweet dollarinos in the meantime. Thank you so much, Win. I really appreciate that, mate. And don't worry about it, dude. It's absolutely fine. We all know you've had a little change of job and hope everything's going well settling back into the new role. We can get a little few well wishes for Win in the live chat. He's just started a new job. We wish him all the luck in the world. And thank you so much for the super chat, mate. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So are we going to want to repeat this over here as well? That's 1480. Can we even repeat it though? Yes. And the arterial. And just get down here. Cocoa beans, excuse me. Sorry, guys, the dog is growling at me. I don't know if that was coming down the microphone or not. Yeah, I don't know if it is. Apologies if you guys are picking up Cocoa growls. Okay. I'd say go for different sizes. Yeah, I think we will. I think we will. I think I want to keep the farm fence running. Okay. Hey Sander, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome to the stream, mate. Yeah. I think it's okay. Some posh snowman in the middle. Yeah, we haven't made a snowman coven. We didn't do one last stream, did we? Last Sunday. Let's make sure we get another one in. We'll do one here in the middle of the suburb. So of course we will grab our snowman assets. There we go. We want to go for the randomized ones. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go ahead and get the nice table from the Part Life DLC. Give these guys a little bit of a ground as well if we can get it. There we go. Okay. And then let's find some perhaps posher looking, maybe park assets to help sit alongside these guys. Yeah, maybe some little plants. Maybe a little bird bath as well, maybe. Yeah, let's get some nice, quite a posh coven, a little bit of an afternoon tea coven if you like. Maybe they have a fountain out here as well. Little kind of mini gazebo. Something like that. Hedges, yeah, hedges would be a good shout from Part Life. Let's bring in some kind of hexagonal hedge designs. Okay, of course they want a pathway in and out. We'll give that to them. Let's bring it out from this side. There we go. Cool. Okay, and then forest around them, so no one can see them. Maybe a couple of trees as well, maybe, or like small ones like bushes around. Have the ring of the hedges. Okay, so now we have a posh European afternoon tea oven. You should connect the back of the roundabout so people can walk. I don't think we've really got the zoning. Actually, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We can definitely squeeze through with vanilla dirt path out this side as well. And can we squeeze behind the houses? No, there's no sweet spot between, I don't think. Not with the measurements that we've done. Okay, and then I think if we're going to go for a gated community vibe, maybe some repeated tree patterns along the front of the road, it wouldn't go amiss. And then maybe let's make this posh road with some trees on it as it comes down. Okay. So a couple of different possibilities that are available to us with European suburbia to break out of the grid, because with the way the European assets work and sit, we're kind of forced into going very gridded. So I think if we can develop some outer-lying cute little suburban designs like this, I think that'll be alright. If you fence it, you may get an extra house per circle. Yeah, if we bring the fence up this side and shatter the zoning on the entry road. Yeah, you're right, Exit, we do, if we do that. Yeah, let's do that then. There's no reason why not, right? Yeah. That's essentially just like the zone adjuster mod, isn't it? Like a poor man's zone adjuster. Or whatever that mod's called. The one that I never used in 5B. There we go. Now we've got some dodgy looking houses here. You okay? Little one deep person. Is that just a shed? Yeah, it is. It is. Okay. Just started this game recently. My first build is all about survival. Now I can focus more on beauty with my second build. Yeah, kind of, there's something that Lance always says, our wonderful little Irish moderator, that those cities, they're just kind of, those like first 3 or 4 cities are just disposable. While you kind of figure out how all the mechanics work and whatnot and find a play style that you enjoy. But I hope you're enjoying the game, Dylan. It's extremely addictive, very good as well. Speaking of addictive games, if you guys haven't checked out the video that went up this morning, we tried out Rift Breakers. We'll definitely stream that next week. There's different fence over here, isn't there? Yeah, this is park fence. Let's come back down to farm. Okay. Very nice. I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan. Okay. So in terms of the rest of the road network around here now, we kind of want to plan in where this arterial is going to go to. The tram line will continue, more than likely, to some extent. Could we do 160 in this size and stick to the 240 roundabouts? How bad does this look? It's not too bad. Just blast the whole area with forest now. Make them lead roads in shorter. 160 is the shallowest we can go, right? I know what 120 would be. Can we get them back to back if we repeat 160? So 360 out this side. So let's do 160 and then see if we can squeeze them in this wide as well. 240. It is looking like a confirmed yes, please, everyone. Yeah. But yeah, 120 would give us those extra tiles on the back. Yeah, I think we'll go 120 then, Exy. That's a good shout, that lad. Let's go for, yeah, 120 out either side here then. Then 360 up. And then 120. And then same here again as well. Splendid and tremendous. Very nice. We got 184 people here. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day and hopefully picking up some cities ideas as well during our Sunday streams. Okay, this looks like Brøndby in Denmark. Oh, does it? I haven't seen it, Carl. Riftbreaker, main base overrun by Swarm, and no plops, night slice, and decorations. Yeah, pretty much. Let's just detail the base up whilst it's ripped apart at a molecular level by alien swarms. Yeah, we'll definitely do some Riftbreakers this week. Quite keen to stream that game. Yeah, that's fine, isn't it? And again, we'll just bring in this farm fence design with just the angle snap to help out our zoning. It's not going to be symmetrical kind of per box, but we're still going to be building a nice little residential area here today. Wonderful. And then there. And let's get them zoned up. Kind of take up the chunkier patterns if we can. Up into here too. Fantastic. And yeah, we will blast it with the forest brush as well to kill all the empty space between. This is very much kind of inspiring a gated community modular build or a suburban designs video, like maybe 3 different kinds of suburban design to help you get away from that grid. There's definitely something here to be explored, and maybe I'll tell you what would be nice if you ran this pattern with canals through it and went green cities, high density res as well. That would be a really nice take on it. That would be cute as hell. That is fully cute and qualified, I think, isn't it? If you went green cities and introduced some water assets into the area. Okay. I purchased a Riftbreaker today. Excited to learn to play. Yeah, it's good, Java. It's good. You'll enjoy it, mate. Room for path network behind now. Yes. Yes. There is. Let's bring those pathways in. Up here too. Okay. And then just get our gazebos into. Is there any other asset we're missing out on that would work nicely in the center of these roundabouts? I don't think there is there? Haunted house. Drop that in there. No, I think we're alright. I think gazebos are most suited, aren't they? For what we want. Definitely put some paths before the houses build up. Yeah, it probably would be a good shout, wouldn't it? Sweet spot there. We can bring that one through. The only thing I'm not a massive fan of putting houses immediately behind zoning like this is because it essentially passes through people's back gardens. Which is a little bit annoying. Like here. just getting walking through someone's garden. Same here as well, the little sand pit. Yeah, you can get into individually fencing them off, but it's difficult with this pattern. Hey Alex, welcome to the stream. Welcome, buddy. How about the hunting cabin? Lauren has thrown a spanner into the works. Or the campfires. Not that one though. The one that has the little cover on it. Yeah, that's cute. Observation tower. Who else but Minor? How was Amsterdam, by the way, Minor? Did you have a good day? You were there for an hour or two, right? Probably a bit longer than that, but you weren't there long, I don't think. Yeah, campfires. Which ones are these called? Is it like lean-to shelter or something? No, literally campfire site number 1. I might be thinking... Oh, was I thinking of this one instead? I mean, I don't know who would be maintaining the fire. Maybe it's like part of a neighborhood watch program or something. But maybe like local residents can go and gather around the campfire on an evening. Kind of catch up on local neighborhood gossip. You know, who has Karen been sleeping with this week and other such suburban drama, etc. Let's bring out some of our favourite farm fence rings. Okay, it was great whole weekend. Very nice, man. I absolutely love Amsterdam. Hopefully get back before the year is out. But glad you were safe and had a wonderful time. Of course, missed Amsterdam. I haven't had a chance to say that over the weekend. So I'm saying it now, just to get it in before kind of everyone moves on from his trip. Still got 187 over here. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope you're all okay. Okay. Imagine driving in the neighborhood and there's some quarter residents staring at you across a lit fire. It's exactly like the original Snowman coven, isn't it? Which is somewhere here. Yeah, this one. With the snowman staring through the fire. Horrific. We can see this if we get in a first person camera as someone walks past. Yeah, there we go. He's going. You see that? Terrifying with his little bucket hat on as well. Awful. Absolutely horrific. You'd die if you saw that walking down the street, right? Cute little kind of bird's eye view here as well, from up here. Alright, let's blast it with some forest brush. There we go. Actually, oh. There's no redwoods in the Noverian forest, is there? Why is the redwood here? Let me find somewhere where I've used this brush before. Over here? Yeah, I don't know why redwood has just added itself to the forest. Horrific. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. So again, we can continue to repeat and bring this design down. How deep is the full length here now? 1980. Can we bring another one down? Yeah, we can as well. A little bit of 1980 right there, and continue to grow it out. Let me trim off all of these redwoods. Okay. There we go. Because redwoods are great trees. It's debatable, Taylor. Okay. Can you put a street light in a snowman, like a Halloween pumpkin? Unsure. Let's try. Where's the original, the new coven over here? You should be able to. No, you can't. The hitbox is too small. And even then, it it would stick out at the top of them. These do need a light though, I think, right? Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Yeah, I just don't like the redwoods in the city. They're fine up in like nature reserves and stuff, but not down here. Not in the suburb. Okay. Yes, please. So let's now bring the tram main road down, because you will continue to pass through this area. Probably up until this road guideline. And then let's go for a nice 10 curve with no guideline on. Cool. And then we can plan out somewhere for that to go as well. Let's bring in a connection here and then have a look at the arterial detailing and move these recycling centers out of here as well now. So you need to disappear. Let's just throw you over here for right now. Probably make some kind of larger garbage processing area for this side of the map once we come to work on the cargo port, which might be Tuesday's episode. We might do the cargo harbour. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. See what I'm in the mood to build. It's kind of that's kind of usually how it works. Okay, let's bring down some arterial connection. Again, giving priority to the main road. With stop signs, let everyone flow, stop and stop. Wonderful. We'll need to introduce a new tram loop, which should be okay. Why don't we see if we can do something with commercial here, or maybe another unique. Maybe this is a good chance to use one of the winter uniques, like the Snow Castle, or that little Santa's Workshop thing. Where is it, this one? Good time to bring this in. And then we can allow the high density European to continue up to this point and then end here. Bring that in. We're probably massively neglecting services here as well. We've brought in a lot of population. Can we get a firehouse in? Yeah, we've got a bit of space here. Please too. Yeah, that should be alright. And then we'll just start bringing in some more walkability around the back of here as well, but with no grid. Have we used the winter market? We've used the big one. We've still got the small one available. Egg, that workshop is super cute, but I think you should knock it back off the road a few tiles. You think? Give it its own supporting road. How are you not connected? Just by simply not being connected. I thought that would jump over from that distance. Apparently not. Okay. I don't use kind of too many higher density looking assets now because we're moving away from the high density at this point. Let's bring in a one-way system. Let's go for what we save in here. There's 4 tiles, so we might as well just mimic that pattern either side as well. And run the tram around the front of it. I was going to take it around the back, but I guess it would look nicer to have the tram run in front, wouldn't it? And then it can just come back down the road as it loops around. Where are those tram stops now? Let's bring you here and then stop on this side of the road as well. Let's grab that unique again. It's not going to fit centrally, but it's fine. Okay. Santa's Workshop looks more rural or suburban to me. Well, we are suburban. We are suburban here. Let's bring some water. I think introducing this high density here is really going to clash with it, so we'll remove it maybe up to there. Maybe use some of our snowy park assets to leave a little bit of a border. Maybe place some around this thing as well. Like some of the ski lodges and stuff, and some slopes. I forgot to use all these assets in the ski build. We need to head back over there and introduce some of them. Okay. Can we actually do something with this side of the tram road, maybe? Can we come out here? It looks like we can. Good spot, Mehmet. Good spot, buddy. Yeah, I want to snap into the grid. This only needs to be one way, though. $3.15. Will you just not come out from this side? Yeah, you will. At a very awkward angle, though. Something like that. And then bring this down. So just looking to separate the tram road out, just as a kind of decoration purpose, right? Well, kind of brings a little bit more interest into the junctions as well. We'll see how this performs. Let me drag those stops back over here now too. Bring this one in. Okay, what's happening to 5B1C? Would love a Season 3. Yeah, I think Zardis is arranging a Season 3. It's not been confirmed who's in it yet, though. How about remove that central bigger road and add the odd market? Ooh, yes, Eggsy. Yes, indeed. The old market street here. Where is it? Somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, maybe have this involved somewhere in the build as well. And start to develop a little bit of kind of a European attraction area here with the odd market street and some of the winter assets. A little bit of a winter wonderland, maybe. What was it I said? Remove that central bigger road. It won't fit in this gap here, I don't think. It would if we move the road, though. There's no reason why this one can't move. How much network needs to be removed to accommodate this? Not really that much. How about Santa's Workshop centralized at the end of the old market? Okay. Let's rethink this design. So I want road length on for this and tram road to come in. How loud is it? Quite loud. Will this centralize? Yeah, it will sit right at the head of the main road. And again, it's going to give us a really nice rundown from the diamond intersection like we've created with the Amsterdam Palace here as well. So it definitely works in that regard too. Okay. What was it Joy suggested? Santa's Workshop centralized at the end of the old Market Street. Okay. We'll have to remove this here, but that's okay. Oh, you bitch. It doesn't centralize with it. Oh, it's fine. We should get away with it, though. Two assets work quite nicely together though. A lot of the little spire, steeple looking things are quite complementary. Okay. I'm enjoying your City Skyline builds. Keep up the great work. It's the first time you are live. I'm able to watch. So thank you for joining, Jonathan. Hope you're enjoying yourself, mate. Live streams are a little bit more usually laid back than the episodes. Okay. Centralize the building of Santa's rather than the whole asset. Yeah, bring it over a little bit maybe. Okay. Noise pollution could be an issue for these sims. I hope it isn't. They might be okay. We'll just kind of see. Right, let's bring the tram networks back in. So this will carry on down here. And then back in, that completes the tram loop, which is fine. Grab the... Stop over here. Stop there. And yeah, that's fine where it is. Okay. Oh, you demonetized yet? There it is. Very cute ideas. That's why I love Sunday streams. Thank you, Minot. If that's not a letter of endorsement from our Belgian prince, then I don't know what is. Just add trees to reduce noise pollution. Yeah, looks like a little bit of a repeated conifer action is probably called for, I think. As always. Let's come out with vanilla dirt path and maybe give a path border to the asset as well. Okay. The land value must be shooting up around here now, actually. Oh yeah, look at this. Tell you what, I want to try something. So our taxes at the minute are the magical 12% across the board. So when we did the City Skylines policies video, I pointed out the fact that I was a little bit confused by the raise taxes policy, because if you want to raise your taxes, why not do it manually? So I want to make this a new area. Have to totally delete it actually, won't we? And then let's draw it in as a new intersection, or new district rather. Okay, let's push all this out. It will still be European. Very nice. And then go for European. And then I want to set the taxation. So tax raise for high density residential. So this will raise their taxes by 2%, technically taking them up to, good God, get rid of that asset, at 14% taxes. But because their land value is insanely high around this plaza, they shouldn't whinge about it. See if they get them in 3-speed and see if they do complain. It feels like you need European blocks around the market street to let it fit in. Yes, yes we do, and we will do that. Yeah, that seems to be the most appropriate use for that tax increase policy. They don't care. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely on there, right? Yeah, tax raise for high density residential. Cool. Right, let's tidy all this crap up over here. Get rid of it. It's the new district. Yeah, I guess you're part of this one, aren't you? Yes, let's bring you around. That's fine. And then over here too. Very nice. Let's replace the recycling centers somewhere. Stick them down here for right now. Just so this area is being served. Okay. Got to put the kids to bed. No worries, Neighborino. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. Appreciate the support. So the policy is there to be progressive. Instead of flat tax rate, you can tax those that can afford it to pay more. Wow, yeah, pretty much. How is this asset sitting from the new Suburban design? I think it's okay, right? Oh, no, wait. So one of them is whinging. Okay, let's leave him then. Let's see how many more complain. Is it because he's on like the edge of the land value, maybe? Yeah, maybe it's because he's like right on the edge. I'm going to assume that these very central ones where it's like super green, like here, they're not going to complain at all. Let's leave it. We'll experiment with it. Let's see what happens. And again, we'll continue to bring in more 2 deep high density residential and start to allow some larger European blocks to now sit around the back of this European Market Street asset. Really? Alright, you're leaving then. You're not stopping me zoning here. Again, we want to make sure we keep the 2 deep tiles here. There we go, that's what we want. And then zone these up as well. Yes, more are whinging. More are whinging. Not all of them though, interestingly enough. I wonder why that is. Wonder why that is. Let's leave it. Let's just keep seeing how many whinge. Because I'm quite interested to find the point of those policies, especially after that comment where it's like they're supposed to be used on specific districts around high land value areas. Or maybe it's just a case of that land value isn't high enough. Is there anywhere else in the city that has like severe land value? All of the downtown basically. And then some stuff out here. Oh, there's a full graveyard. This needs to be deleted. That's why there's so much death. Just go and replace it with a couple of cryos. There we go. Okay. Give it time, they all whinge. Yeah, so there's a new whinger. Try adding Eden project. We don't have monuments unlocked yet, right? We can probably do it with find it though. Yeah. What does this actually do? Ploppable park life, plaza and wildlife. Eden project is a huge glass house. Perfect for vast gardens full of exotic fruits and plants. Greatly increases the city profile and reduces pollution from land, air and water, making land value in the area much more valuable. Okay, let's place it. Jesus Christ, how much was that? 850 grand. Jesus. Let's see if that stops them. Hey Bart, welcome to the stream, buddy. Near water raises land value. So much the yellowy green in the downtown following the canals. Didn't notice that. Oh yes, it's very, very lime green in the downtown, isn't it? Very much so. Is there anything that is poor land value? Everything's super green. The forestry isn't a particularly nice place to be around. But Noveria is mega rich, as is Somewhere, which has an abandonment. Let's take these away. There we go. And the ski resort, yeah, very desirable. Yeah, it's all yellow with the Eden project. Yeah, that might be why, actually. Might be why. Oh, that green's of Eden. Oh, yes, of course, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Does it change now I've removed it? Yes, there we go. That's more realistic. Okay. Yeah, so the central downtown through the canal is quite nice. Maybe we can try it here then. So it's like it's dropped in land value now. It was more green than this a minute ago when we did it, right? Who knows? We'll just keep trying to find a way to use it. So I think we'll start bringing in some commercial here as well. And I want to bring in possibly a highway connection down here now as well at some point, at least a temporary one. But we have killed both of our arterial connections out of the city now, so just keeping our eye on these, seeing how long and for which buildings complain. Let's make this larger arterial road. And this one as well. So I think we're going to cut under the railways again here. Okay. Egg, someone mentioned some of the buildings in the suburban rings are not in the correct district. Are they not? Yes, excellent spot. No, they aren't. Good shout. Very nice. There's lots of dead people in the downtown caviar shops. Is there? No, they're okay. Been collected. How are services and schools there? Fine. We have a high school right next to them and capacity for it as well. We'll probably do with yet another elementary. Why don't we go with the little green cities one opposite here? Okay. Okay. Paint a park area over the top. Don't have to place the part to get the benefit. Okay, let's try that from Joy. Let's see if this actually works. Increase. Isn't the policies for increasing land value around park areas as well? It's under city planning, isn't it? Or is it services? Moderately increase land value around parks and plazas. Let's try popping that on then. See if that helps them stop whinging. Basically just continue to continually cheese high land value around here and see if it ever stops them complaining. Interesting, we'll do some little testing science here today as well. You already had an elementary there? Yes, but we're in demand of more. We were nearly into the yellow. Okay. Let's not forget about this path design that we were thinking about coming out of the Market Street. And probably upgrade into all park with decorative trees. Seriously? One stopped complaining, did they? He stopped complaining because he left. That's why. Yeah, there's now more behind them complaining as well. Interesting though, it's all localized to this side. These guys have been absolutely fine. They don't care about paying 14% tax. So maybe the land buy is just ever so slightly, like incrementally higher here to the point where they won't whinge. It's only on these two sides they're doing it. Interesting. This needs to be redrawn. Here we go. And then bring this down. And then, which one was it? It's about this point here, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, so they're abandoning now as well. Okay, so let's look at some more winter assets to maybe slide in around here. I'd be quite keen to use the Snow Castle restaurant somewhere. Hard one to use though. Where does this go? I think that policy is more like the city rate equals 9, but this area is 12, where 12 is still the max. Yeah, maybe it is kind of there to kind of work like that casino. Can't set the rest of the city to 9 and then use that policy to boost people up to 12. But then why would you do that? You would just set everyone to 12. It just, I don't know, I kind of think it's a useless policy, which is why I pointed it out as such in the policies video. But then someone said, like, no, use it on districts in high land value areas. But why set the rest of the city to 9 just to have one specific area pay 12? Makes no sense. You're just losing money. Okay. Castle may fit near Santa's house or even Central Park. Might do. Okay, so I think we'll allow this to connect into the highway at some point. We'll work on highway connections. Let's bring those rails back over so we don't forget about them. And then we can terraform both in and around. So we'll come on to road length here as well. What's the distance there? 1220. Do we want to repeat that? No, we don't. That's going to be fine. Very nice. And then over here as well. Let's bring this down over here. Start bringing everyone back down to earth. That one is slightly shorter, isn't it? Let's make sure we mimic that measurement on that side. And then we can just terraform around this now. I think we probably want to keep the oil fence running a little bit actually, don't we? So let's save that room to come through and then bring our oil fences back around. We've done so much work on this area today. This has been like, there's probably like 2 episodes worth of building here. Oh well, it's fine. The sooner Noveria finishes, the sooner the modded city starts, right? So I don't think anyone's complaining. Okay, now let's bring that down. Very nice. The pathway can continue here as well. Let's not forget about that. Oh, Lauren Koppelman with a $20 US super chat. Beautiful build egg and 2 love hearts. Thank you so much, Lauren. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I appreciate the super chat, lovely. I really do. It's very generous. Thank you so much. Okay, let's keep this going over here. Wonderbar, you are not servicing the area because you don't have water. There you go. Okay, so that's our train line satisfied. And that's so I think what I'd like to do is to separate the entry, or the left and the right entry points of the highway onto 2 separate roads so they're not all barreling down one to get back onto the highway. I think we can do that here. Let's continue to upgrade the arterial system before we build anything so we know we have the room for it. Let's bring it out here. Let's not forget that we want our Amsterdam Palace asset over here as well, so let's place that there. Okay. What have I missed? Just joined. Loads, Gavin. Like 2 hours and 10 minutes, mate. Loads. Loads and loads. feel free to cut the stream in 2 pieces if that is of monetary value. I mean, that's kind of up to you guys. I've been asked to record streams before and then re-upload them as kind of smaller, chunkier episodes, but that's just way too much time. If you guys like having the streams, like 2 hours long streams up on the channel to watch back, then let me know. With that, folks, Noveria is complete. Thank you all for coming along on the ride. We'll see you next week on the modded series. Let's casino. Hey, sorry if you already know this, but I have a reason for not doing it. When building bridges, to put the height back down, just hit home key instead of page up and down 3 or 4 times. Is that a valid tip? What, so if we put up, we just hit home? Doesn't work for me, bro. No, home key does nothing. Lies. No, I'm joking, dude. Maybe it's a hotkey I don't have set up. But we have been live for a little over 2 hours and 10 minutes, and that feels... no, click, then hit home. No, again, nothing. Okay, but that feels like a good place to end the stream, guys. Let's find a nice place to say goodbye tonight, shall we? A huge development, a massive expansion of the European area tonight. Home works for me. Maybe it's my keyboard then. Or maybe I don't have that set up. Yeah, strange. But yeah, I want to leave the stream there, guys. I've been live for a little over 2 hours and 12 minutes. Hey, Keith. Perfect timing, mate. Have you just got out of the bath, by any chance? Let's see who's streaming Cities Skylines, and we'll go chuck them a host. So Time Travel Astronaut is streaming what looks to be just a regular stream. Is there anyone else live? I don't think he's talking really. No. Okay, we'll throw a Time Travel Astronaut host. I think he's the only English channel that's live. Okay, so there's a link in the live chat to another Cities Skylines stream if you guys want to go through a little bit of hello people and show them some support. If you want someone to watch now I've finished, please feel free to do so. Thank you for all support. Of course, Jane, Lance, DM, and Max Modding. Really appreciate it, guys. And all of our regulars, Carino and Eggsy, of course, our favourite Discord couple. And, well, real life couple. They're not just in the Discord. Gavin, Ben, Riley, Keith, JJ, Knight Rider, Joy, Sunken, Bradley, Bart. You're all legends. Thank you for the support on the stream, guys. I really appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. Lots of cool ideas coming together. And I will see you on Tuesday for Noveria's episode, which will probably be the Cargo Harbour. See what I'm in the mood for when I wake up. Otherwise, I want to thank you all so much for watching. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day.